Welcome to Settlement 15. And we had just completed Moledale here, and we were presented with a choice. So we have this event here, which is the Blight-Ridden Viceroy. And if we play a game where we are getting blight rot cysts for every raw or complex food produced, then we can get 20 pipes, which is a nice little bonus to have here. We're getting towards the end of the run, but we still have probably 5-ish more settlements left to do. Now, this effect feels a bit challenging to me. It sort of de-emphasizes food production, meaning that it is very costly for you to start producing multiple complex foods, or even pulling in various kinds of raw foods. So I don't know what the 2/4 is, if that's difficulty based. If it is, then this will be getting 4 cysts per 45 food, which that's a lot. I mean, just producing 180 food would get you to 16 cysts, which is around the amount you can manage in one particular storm with one blight post. So potentially you will need to have multiple blight posts, or very, very limit our food production, or both, really. The additional challenge on this one is that it is on, again, Rocky Ravine, where fuel you don't have the fallback of wood as like a fuel source, right? If you can just chop a lot of wood and then you have that as a default fuel source, then you'd have that sort of generally available. But on Rocky Ravine, wood is fairly precious, and so we are left with really needing to lock down either coal or marrow as a fuel source for us to be able to keep up with the blight rot cysts. So it could be, if I haven't done this one before, and it feels like it could be kind of challenging and interesting. So plus I like the rewards, so I'm definitely thinking of taking it. Now, the tricky part about this is that if we do take this event, we have around 5 settlements left. If I can go really quick, you could maybe squeeze a 6th one in there, but I'm not going to count on that. So at this point, if I take this from here, I won't be able to reach here. So by taking this event, I'm going to have to take, say, a regular run, somewhere, was it as 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'll need to take a regular run here, and then, so that would be, so we have 5 left. So this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, this would be an extension to get to here for 4, and then we would go here for 5, and then go in. So that would be all our runs. We'd have to go boom, 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 whatever this is, and then in. And assuming we don't have any really bad runs, which, I mean, the worst one we've had this so far has been a 6-year run. So assuming we don't have a really bad ones, then we should be fine. Even if we had 2 6-year runs or 1 7-year run, we'd still be okay. what we won't know is what is revealed around here. So, but it probably won't matter that much, because I think the only path forward, I mean, I guess conceivably I could go here, reveal it, and maybe go here instead, but I don't even think that works, because for me to take the extension here to reach here, I need the revealed map, which this side won't have. I think I really have no choice but to go along this edge that I've already revealed, so that I have the extra distance to make it. So alternatively, if I don't take the event, I can reach here. And then we could go one, potentially something over here too. But like I said before, you run into the same problem. Once I go here, I can't really duck out this way and then make it back over here no matter what. Well, maybe range extension might work. So I would reveal 1, 2, 1, 2. So I took a range extension 1, 2. I'm still not sure that would do it. So, but I think this seems interesting enough, and the reward is good enough that we'll just do this. We'll have to do this one. We'll probably, I think, if we go inside this inner ring, we'll get an extra embark point. Follow the inner ring here to get these extra embark points, and then we'll just have to jump back out here to grab this and then be able to jump in. So if we do this, we're going to grab our reserve points here. And that gives us right now 23 reserve points. So if I do a little bit of math on that, I won't get any from here. I'll need to take a range extension on this one. So that would leave 4 more from here, and then potentially another 4 here, unless this is an event. At which case, and if this is an event, actually, that I think 1, 2, no, we'll be okay. So this, yeah, so if this is an event, we can take it. If it's a modifier, then we'll get a total of 8 more on top of the 23 we currently have. So that will get us to 31, which is a healthy amount to have. And in fact, I can make the case that, you know, we probably don't necessarily need that much. So for this particular event, I think I am willing to use a few, particularly since we only have 2, right? Like we only have 2 here. Because if we play out what we would be picking for the sealed forest, we take people, we take wood and planks, probably coal, probably something like training gear, you know, we would want at least a little bit of food. We don't know, like the food here might not be super cheap, but you know, we'll be within a couple points, right? And then you could do something like you know, a camp here or a farm, depending on what our races are and what that will sort of lead into it. But let's say we take a farm and then amber. So right now, with the embark bonuses or with the points we have currently, we could get our complement of stuff we would probably want for the sealed forest. You know, you can make cases from other stuff. You can get oil instead to have even more fuel. I've usually found this to be sufficient You know, you could opt to swap out some things here for whatnot, but just in general, this right here tells us that, you know, some of these things could be more expensive. This might be 7. So you want to be, but the point is that we're within the range where, like, if we have a 4-point buffer, the other 4 points that we would potentially be getting would be able to be used here. Because the other modifiers that we've revealed, this one's not that bad. No fertile soil is not particularly bad, and this one gives us 1 fewer cornerstone choices, so that's not bad. You either have a good one you take, or you can just take the amber. Like, it's not particularly painful. So and we'll have an extra embark point as long as we're riding the inside of this line here. So with that said, I think because of what I suspect to be a fairly difficult time here, that I will use a few of my existing points, because we'll take people, we'll want some food, which we have to, you know, we have cheap food for these, and given that this is rocky ravine, we'll want at least some wood. Planks would be ideal, but that starts to get into like very expensive territory. So I'm willing to maybe just go with this. The sticking point here is that we won't have beaver, or well, we don't know that we will have beavers this time, so trading may not be quite as easy. Now, for the caravans here, you know, we have 12 humans and frogs. We have 11 harpies, and we have 11 harpies and bats. Out of these, I would lean towards these top 2. Frogs would be nice. Humans could be nice. Harpies also are nice. I kind of like the harpy one, simply because, one, we're getting 2 extra food instead of just 1, and we know food's going to be a challenge for us. As much starting food as we can get will help us buffer the blight rot that we are potentially going to be getting. And then we have marrow here, which is a little boost to our early fuel, which will allow us to maybe be able to make purging fire to help us in the first few storms where we normally wouldn't need to be making purging fire. So it gives us a little bit of a fuel buffer as well. And so, you know, and having harpies, I don't mind. If we go with both meat and vegetables, which are both cheap for us, fortunately, we can potentially handle jerky if we want to, or porridge if we get some species that need it, or pickle goods once again if we get a different species that might need it. So I think the only question would be, do I go ahead and spend 1 more point for some eggs here? Thinking I will. So we'll have 27 points. I think 27 should be a good amount. We had 2 and we're using 4, so we're just using the 4 that I said we could use. This will give us a good enough food buffer, plus we're going to need to be making packs to do trading, so we need enough pack production resources to be able to be getting by here, because we're going to need amber, because we're going to need wood. All right, so another rocky ravine. Yeah, I think this will be good. Normally I'd be wanting to save these points, but this one seems like it could be a bit of a challenge here. So let's find out how that actually goes. Yeah, let's do this. All right, and we're getting reputation gain from resolve is increased by 100%. That one's actually really strong. Once you get a resolve engine going, if you get it online, which normally you would be pulling it online in the Drizzle, hopefully around year 4, year 5 or whatever, that means that you're just getting that much more reputation through resolve. And so that can really accelerate your ability to get a resolve, your resolve points in. So that actually is a really good one for us here. Losing rainwater during the storm at level 2. That one's kind of annoying until you have a good geyser assortment. Okay, hearth resistance has decreased, so that one's a little bit bad for us here because Blight Rod is going to play such a critical role. That just means that we're going to be have to be that much more careful about handling it in the storm. Moving slower without clothing, and then consumption twice. So nothing too terribly bad, but both of these are going to be kind of annoying. This one's always just annoying in that, like, you either have to stop your rainwater during the storm or you're losing your water. So it just hurts your water economy essentially. This one I just have to be real careful about because I think we're going to be getting a lot of cysts. So, and we did get bats anyway, which is fine. It is what it is. And our starting glade, we have fish this time instead of, we had, I think last time we had the bugs, which is a little bit nicer. I'm curious when it counts it. Every time you produce raw, because pulling 60 charges of food out, particularly if I multiply that with packs of crops, so conceivably that could be 120 fish. Is it counting it when they capture it in the net, or is it counting it when I'm pulling them at the end? Meaning that essentially it's deferred until we pull the nets. But then once I pull the nets, I'm going to get, boom, if I do 120, that's 3 ticks of this. So that would be 12 cysts when I harvest this pond. That's a little scary, a little troublesome, I guess you could say. We'll have to see how that plays out. So let's check our blueprints here. So we have fabric barrels dye. That could be really good for us because we do have double coats so far. So this would allow us to do coats really easy, and we have double paste. So dye, and we're actually getting dye from either one of these. So I do like that. That will allow us to really get our paste going potentially. Out of these two, I kind of lean towards the manufacturing. With the extra fabric, I have a lot of harpies I'll need to do, it would be nice to do harpy housing. And And then access to another container recipe could be quite good for us. Although we don't currently have food resources that need it. We just have tea so far that we would need it. So that container may not be needed until much later. Boots are good. Only my Harpies like them right now. We don't know what our third will be. Packs of building materials could be good depending on what orders we get. And just in general, like if you're doing upgrading to housing and stuff, this can also be kind of nice. But it's a worse dye recipe, which I don't know actually how much that. It's 1 and time is the same, so maybe not the most important. Still, I think having the improved fabric will be good. Access to containers will be good. Because coats will be more prevalent, I think, for me. And more powerful. Boots are less. Plus, we do have reed in our starting glade also. So that means we can definitely make fabric. So then, ultimately, if I need to use that fabric to do packs of building materials... Like my ability, like I can make more efficient packs of building materials here, but I can make more efficient fabric here, which then even if I have to put them into less efficient packs of building materials, you could work out the math to say, am I actually, you know, on a per reed basis, is this actually going to save me more reed in the long term? Yeah, let's go manufacturing. Okay. Interesting. I mean, obviously, lumber mill would be huge here. That will allow us to manage our wood situation much, much better. Ranch has some interesting interplay here because we cannot... I think fish actually is... Oh, yes. Okay. So we can use the fish for our paste. So that would allow us to use paste as our food good for the time being. We'll have access to the dye. Although we actually won't be able to do much with it initially because we don't have, we would have to use coal, which I mean, I suppose a couple units of coal here, 20 dye would get me pretty far. So 6 coal wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm getting coal from the trees. I'm getting scales from the trees too. So actually the scales might work. So that might work itself out anyway, once I get a few scales in. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can do paste relatively quickly here. We just have to be very, very careful. Because I'm starting to think about how quickly we're going to generate cysts. Like very, very... We really need to get fuel quick, which is a little bit concerning here. So ranch, I think I can, I mean, plus the fact that this would just be producing food that's going to produce even more cysts for me. I would, you know, I think the lumber mill just is the easy choice here. Plus we have scrolls, double education, access to scrolls. Yeah. So that gives us our lumber mill and our manufacturing. So that's good. Let's consumption control here. We're going to disable both of these for now. We'll disable all of these for now. We have some good packs of crop options, and we'll want to save these for potentially making paste. So I guess let's eat the vegetables for now. Yeah, and everything else seems fine here. So, all right, starting Glade wise, this is a little rough. We have so many small glades around us, and we have some very deep cuts to get to these bigger glades. I think this one maybe makes the most sense, but I mean, I guess you can make a case for going this way, and then you end up with a quadrant of 4 here, but I think actually the center, this one being more central here, means I could throw down a hearth and then access all of these. And depending on how quickly we find fuel, we might actually want to crack some of these smaller glades, because maybe we can get some quick small marrows in there, or coal veins, because we are like, fuel is going to be priority number 1 for us, I think, because before long we're going to be generating enough cysts that it's going to be hard to manage, to be honest. This would be a really good one for that egg blight rot pruner, egg producing one, or something like that. Or burnt to a crisp, like all of those. All right, we could start cutting through this way. I guess if it's looking like it's going to take us a while, we could actually just cut through there. We do have 20 amber to start with, but we'll need to see, because our wood is not going to go super far. All right, woodcutter camp. We'll get you going over here, and we'll get you going over here. And we will need to think about this. I mean, we're gonna potentially be able to do pace pretty quick, and we do need to be careful because we have 2 low resolve species, so we may just need to get at least a little bit of food out the door, which means we do want to get our rain collector online. The tricky part about this also is I assume it's produced, meaning like if I double produce something, it's going to generate 20, which means that's 20 complex food created. So like really 2 workers that double produce almost get me 4 cysts just like that. Like, I mean, so we absolutely need to do our blight posts basically off the rip here. Probably plop it right here. Maybe start you guys over here actually, and then just get rid of that so I can get it in quick. So all right, so the next thing we're going to need our makeshift post. We're going to need our trading post. There's not a lot of good spots there. I'll just do it there for now. We actually have fabric and planks covered. I will need bricks too, but maybe I don't do, well, let's just get the crude. Let's get out of the way. So this doesn't take any planks, but it does take some bricks that I'll need to get. This will take 8 planks. So that's 11 planks. I go field kitchen, that's 14 planks. All right, so I'm good there, but I can't do any big shelters right away. Maybe I will hold off on doing shelters, because if I can get the lumber mill going, I can then just generate a bunch of planks quickly and then make the big shelters a little bit later, like, you know, clearance or something like that. So I think I like that. It just means we'll delay. Let's get a park down just so we'll have it. We actually can go all the way to garden. Who do we have in? All right, we'll take that. This actually does help me, because it will minimize the amount of food I need to produce, which will minimize my blight rot. So then let's plan to do our lumber mill there. Let's get some roads down. And let's get the field kitchen down. Although I can't, I guess until I do the manufactory, I can't do anything with it, but we'll want it down. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm wondering if it will be more advantageous for us to push through here and again go through here and open this one very quickly. Like normally I would wait until the end of storm, or the end towards the end of clearance, but I have been having some luck doing some more aggressive glade openings. And this could be one where that, like, the faster we can clear this. So I think we do that. I think we will push through very quickly here, actually. We have the amber for it. I think we can justify it. Like I said, if we get a coal vein or some marrow down here, that would be really, really what we need. All right, let's do this. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not accurate. All right. All right, so let's put some y'all in there. We got one of you in here to produce for me. Using, it doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll do 6 of those. All right, and then yeah, we'll just do a bunch of y'all in there, a bunch of y'all in there, and then you guys get it going. All right. I mean, work safety guide could go very hard for us much later. That would be a very speculative choice. Small press. Currently, I'm not inclined to go in a flour direction. We could go biscuits, but I think given that we're going to be sort of minimizing the amount of food we're doing. Oh, which reminds me, I do need to get the fishing hut going very quickly here. So, given that we're going to be minimizing the amount of food we're going, and we're sort of currently looking at paste, I don't think I'll get much flour. This one, so my options would be I could take this one as a speculative gain towards the mid to late game. Doesn't really help me now, which is unfortunate. I could go ahead and decline this. The extra 10 amber here could be really nice, as far as like purchasing extra wood here, or getting something from the trader for some of this quick event, or I could re-roll it if I get something else useful. I think in this situation I will take the decline, even if I get this online later. The global production speed increase isn't usually that critical. I mean, it situationally can be, and I guess it can help save labor, but yeah, I think in this situation having 30 amber for an accelerated Glade opening can be important here. All right, so let me make sure that I get this fishing hut online. And then your job will be to additionally, we'll do that first. And then we're going to we'll do our mushrooms first. And this get us some packs of crops. All right, well, not fuel, double small algae, which there's some coal there. Don't mind that at least gives us a little bit something, plus some extra eggs. So the other thing that could really help us is just free food, right? Like food that we don't have to produce, quote unquote. So anytime we're getting food from caches or events, that's going to help us avoid needing to generate cysts. So, and I guess one advantage to this map is that we're not getting food out of trees. So we're not sort of counting this effect up sort of inherently, like something like Royal Woodlands would do. Let's grab these. I probably should have grabbed it before I opened that, but the other thing we could prioritize here is food from events. The only problem is this one's very RNG, so I don't think I want to Thin Plaques here is nice, but because I have the lumber mill now, I'm less. I could do this. Can I though? I mean, I can, but how? Actually, I have 11 planks left. So I could. Okay, so this would go to 8, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. I could go ahead and build one big shelter using 6. I would just need to produce and I already have this up, which is good. So I would need to produce the 4 more planks and then just get a second big shelter produced or built. All right, I'm going to move you guys over here now. So yeah, we could do that one. We'll just need to prioritize getting the planks going very quickly. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, so this would be deliver stormwater. or we can do 15 Harpy resolve. Particularly once I get paste online, I should be able to do that one easily. And obviously housing, like this also gives us food, same amount of 2 people, 3 more parts. So we'll have 6 parts total so far. I don't really value the +1 to stormwater very much. 5 pipes is nice, but I think for food and parts is better for us here. And we're getting the same number of villagers, so let's grab that one. 3 amber is nice here, but I do want to be using my packs of crops for fishing. Oh, I didn't look. I should look at my trade routes also. This one's always nice because it's essentially giving us 1 for something we're going to do anyway. We're gonna pipe 2 of our buildings. It's just a matter of which 2. This gives us even more part and fuel. Actually, critically, that fuel that could be something we really could lean on here shortly too. So yeah, so let's grab that one. So these are all very doable. We'll need to. I think we'll need to wait for paste to try to push Harpies. But once we do, we should be worst case scenario. I mean, we can favor them. Paste will give them 6, I believe. Yeah, so that's plus 11. So we would just need 4 more, which we could get from boots or coats. So, and or the hearth effect will give us a little bit there. Actually, the hearth effect plus housing would be all we would need. Yeah, sorry. So we can totally do that. We just need to get paste online. So let's do this. We'll throw 2 of y'all in here, and we need to get to we'll just throw 20 in there for now so that we can have them making it. And then we're going to prioritize these very highly. And we'll have them deliver the planks immediately. And I think that will get us. So yeah, so I need to move you guys down here now. And we're going to push through here. I guess the question is this going to be early enough? Hopefully. All right, this should get us where we need to be. Oh dear. Okay, so rationing kicked in. I mean, we're gonna have housing soon, but probably not soon enough. We might need to drop 1 woodcutter, which is fine. We'll just keep an eye. Okay. All right, so you're good. There we go. All right. All right, so you're good there too. Okay, cool. We should be fine. All right, let's drop a woodcutter just to make sure we're okay till this comes online. There we go. All right, so we're now upgraded. I'll be back in. All right, so that's done. Easy, quick one. So we'll grab that. All right, trade routes. That's actually not bad. That's a quick 12 amber right there. I mean, the extra copper bars are nice. Because I also have, but I have the crystallized dew already. Could also do some of my meat, but food is relatively valuable for me, right? Because it's very costly for me to get more of it. So I'm thinking, let's just get 12 amber like that. I mean, it is a little ways away, but this will also upgrade Blight Watch all the way to 1. Yeah, let's do that. We need a consistent supply of amber here. Okay. All right, so we're going to be revealing this. That is not great for me. But those are decent rewards. The biggest problem is this. This is going to be All right, and I did get a coal vein. That's not... It's something. So there's that. It's 150 coal fully upgraded, which is not going to carry me super far, but in a pinch, it will do. We also get more people here potentially. All right, so there are a couple things I need to make sure I'm doing here. Light post is going to need one more brick. So we'll do that. We'll do 12 planks over here for now. Now, I do need to decide how I want to handle this one. I mean, that's a lot of amber that I can't really afford to pay right now. The +3 resolve here could be really strong for me. It will take a fuel of some sort for me, which is unfortunate, but I have them. Like, I'm going to get oil here. I have the marrow already. So I can do this one. Faster traders could be helpful. Yeah, like this is just valuable for me to trade at traders. This will give me a lot easier time handling it. So the real question is, though, the problem is that if I start this now, it will go into the storm for me, which is like, this is the downside to rushing these openings. If you get something that will really mess with your now the advantage to this one at least is that I can safely ignore it. Because so we're going to go roughly 8 minutes to get to next clearance, or sorry, Drizzle, which will give me 5 minutes to work on it, which means this effect would only be active for about 1.5 minutes. And then the 1 point of impatience is whatever. I don't mind that at all. So so we could safely ignore this until the start of next Drizzle, begin working on it, then get these resources, and we'll just deal with this when it hits. So that's fine. We do have clay, which unfortunately, I mean, with so much stone, clay loses some of its value. Although if we needed pottery, it might be nice or something like that. But we can get roots from here, which are pickleable, but we don't need pickle goods right now. I mean, see, it's interesting to think about because I'm usually really thinking hard about what foods I can make, right? Like what avenues I have to produce various foods. And in this case, it's almost counterproductive for me here. So that's kind of hard. We will want to get this online as well, which means I'm going to need, I don't want planks. All right. And I do need fabric. And we'll want to get to 6 here. Disable that. And we really need to get the fishing hut going. We'll move you guys over here shortly. We are getting people here. I could go ahead and pipe and get 2 people there. I mean, I'm going to want to pipe this. And then it won't do me any good, but I could go ahead and pipe this. Because that will give me, help my plank efficiency. Or I could pipe this too. I am going to be producing packs of crops out of here. Could be helpful. Since I can make a few pipes, I can be a little bit. Yeah, let's get value out of this now, I guess. We're about to get some clearance water. Okay, so that gives me this one. So that gives me my 30 oil. 2 more villagers. Let's start the fishing because we really want to. Let's make it only with bait because I do want to make sure we're getting that. We do have the 20 coal there. I need to keep in mind. Okay. And I'll need 1 more. Let's move you down here for now. We're going to move you up here. I'm going to move you right here. Move you right there. We'll leave you there. I need these bricks. Although, I mean, I fortunately haven't produced any food yet, so, but I will be once I start producing this. So, I do need my black market. Bollocks. Okay. For now, let's drop it here. So I'm going to need to get more planks or wood soon. All right, pop you guys out there. Do we have... No. Okay. Going to at least make me the bricks for that. All right, so... Okay, so it is counting it... Ooh, okay. It is counting it as it goes into the nets. Which is... rough. mean, I have enough fuel. I can produce. Oh, I have two more. I have more blueprints here too. I mean, greenhouse soil is pretty rare on this map, so I don't know for sure that I'm going to get soil. And even if I do, then I need a drizzle geyser. And even if I do all of that, my current food setup doesn't really lend itself to needing a greenhouse. Fishing that could be better for me because if I do get a big fishing pond, I'll be able to do it. But honestly, fishing is really rough on this map because the multiplier effect is so like, because I did the math on this. I'm going to end up with, well, and it's not even, I end up with 18. And a few of these must have been double procs. No, because I'm getting, yeah, okay. So some of them must have been double procs and it can go from 2 to 4. So then, yeah. Go fishing hut, I guess. Orders camp or furnace. Access to bars. I mean, grain is the only thing I could potentially get from a forager's camp. I can think about that one for a second here. Okay. So I need to get this online because I'm going to be getting cysts pretty quickly here. Wood wise, I can buy another 40 on credit here. That's pretty cheap. I guess I could be buying food from here. I usually don't because it's just so expensive, but I mean, it still is, so I don't know. Yeah, let's buy 40 more wood on credit there. Yeah, I don't have anything super interesting here. I mean, packs of building materials would be nice, but I got other fish to fry at the moment. All right, so that at least gets our blight post online. Yes, I'm aware. You guys go ahead and deliver that. Okay. All right, so they got that. so we're already at high corruption. Yeah, so we're 60 in, or sorry, we're 20 out of 60 in, and we got 50 out of it. So conceivably, I could get 150 fish out of this. Would be 3 procs of this. All right, yes, I'm gonna need to get you making me. We'll use not that. We'll use the marrow first. We'll need to save at least 15 oil to do this. So we're gonna disable oil there. And we're going into the storm here with a bit of a problem. I think I call the trader early here. That will get me to 1, and then if I unset all my woodcutters, which I don't love doing, but at least in this map, it's not nearly as bad as it could be. So if we do that, we'll go down to level 1. A little bit more housing was called for too. How many planks do I have? I have enough to do 1 more house. So let me move you down here also. So that I can now get you up here, you in here. We'll get 1 more house here. We'll get 1 more park here, and we'll get eventually a garden here. We'll need to get someone making me some more planks. But first I need I don't have enough people. Yeah, I think I pull some woodcutters now, actually. Let me pull one of you. So I don't need you building me fabric anymore. I'm going to prioritize dye. We do have enough of those, so we'll do that. Go ahead and make me 20 of it. And then eventually you can make me fabric. And we'll cancel barrels for now. We'll want to do paste here as well once we get the dye. Now the problem is that that's going to really that's really going to multiply my cysts, though, because it's going to be on top of the fish that I'm pulling here. I feel like the fishing hut, the way that's working here with the fish hut counting while the nets are pulled, it's really detrimental because A, I'm not getting benefit out of that, even though I'm getting the immediate detriment. 2, fishing huts are highly multiplicative, right? Because between the Paxa crops and then the sheer amount of nodes in them, you get a lot of nodes very quickly. But then I can't get an ongoing, like I couldn't just pull 20 and be able to feed my people in the short term. I have to get the full detriment to pull the nets to then get the full benefit. And that makes it much more difficult here because I'm generating a ton of cysts just trying to get my own food source, which down here didn't help at all either. So maybe the play is to, I think if I drop down to level, I would get down to level, I would get down to level 0, right? Once I call a trader. Let's do that. Is there anything? You do have planks, so that could also be good for me to grab. Cookhouse doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I think I just grab a few of these planks. How much am I on the hook for right now? 9:15 with 12 coming. So I can afford to get a few of these planks here. Also has fuel, which could be helpful. 20 oil, 15 planks. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I guess what I could do is stop them from harvesting just short of hitting the next cycle. Burn the cysts that we have. But then next year we're going to get absolutely slammed because we're going to get multiple from here. Then we start making pace. Like, it will be absolutely massive. Get everyone housed there. Okay, so you're done. All right, so I'll pop you out for now. How close are we? We need to unset all the cutters. All right, so we at least we'll get them all up. We'll try to do that quickly. All right, yeah, so we just barely. Okay, so that's good. So my harpies are low. That will fix it here. Oh wait, no, it didn't quite fix it. Oh, hunger. Shoot. Okay, yeah. All right. That's bad. All right, so we already burned all the cysts. Is that what I'm seeing here? Or has it not? Why do I not have a corruption bar? Oh no, there it is. All right, we're gonna pull y'all now. Let me plop one of you in here, crank that. Oh, I'll just do two like that. Okay. Let me burn all these cysts real quick. Make that go away. And then I think we have it now. So let me have you guys start making paste. Yeah. We can rush that because we're gonna get more in here in a second. Okay, yeah, so we're clear. At least Harpies here give me a benefit of sometimes double procking these. I cannot take you right now. Alright, so let's pull y'all out. We're gonna get you pulling me fish again. Oh, and I didn't look at the trade routes. Oil is precious. I could actually do that one. That would actually not be terrible. I would get Beaver booked at one, so I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do that. Since I have whatchamajigger barrels. Yeah, I can't take these people yet. All right. Yep. We ticked over. And then you guys are going to be ticking it over some more. All right. I need to look at this. I could buy this on credit too. That's a decent price. And I can delay it. So let's grab that. Now, since it only triggers every 60 seconds, I could technically start this one right after we tick over the, that would minimize the amount of time. And I could also throw a Harpy in real quick just to have them pull that better. So, all right, so we're good. we throw a Harpy in here. We're going to have you guys investigate this. And we'll see how close we can get it to not having... Yeah. So we're already at 9 cysts. I'm probably going to need to build another blight post very quickly. Again? They're almost done there. Yeah, okay, we just ticked over. So we're currently at 13. All right. Safe Haven is a pretty good one. That'll usually, I mean, that gets us an immediate minus 40 now. That will get us to minus 80 once we get a few more people and another hearth online. It's a nice, clean, easy one. We'll grab it. Okay, so our third species is humans. But do I go ahead and just take more bats here so that I can, and some fabric here is not bad. Because I don't know that humans do much for me at the moment. Let's take a look at the trade routes. Okay, so that one's massive. What can I make? I can use fish for these also, so that's good. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna pull you guys up here. Yeah, let's just take the more people for now. We'll avoid getting our humans for the moment. Let's grab one more proc of these so that I can do that stone-based one. You're good there. I am... So what is my best... All right, so we are going to have about a minute and change on that one. So what are my options here? So this one's already handled. I could go ahead and chop another large glade and try to handle that one quickly here. I could chop a bunch of little glades and try to clear, find something useful for me. Which at this point is mainly fuel, I guess. Food hurts me more than helps me. That's the really hard part about this. I should try to get this one done, which I can do, I think, just by favoring them at the moment. Yeah. So let's do that. We'll favor them. We'll get that one done. We do have more orders here to pick. That's a lot of people and some free paste. And see, this is interesting. So 5 and 6 per minute that I'm not producing actually could be very, very helpful here. However, a lot of cysts to burn. Jeez. Has it always been that high? So this is an interesting one. I mean, I can set myself up to be able to get this one. The +1 to fuel would probably be the absolute most help for me right now. Like, this is nice. Free food would be great. But this is just a free basic food that, like, well, I can use it in skewers or something. Which, like, that's the really challenging part of this is, like, I can't, right? Like, I need to do the bare minimum for food that I can. So, like, right now that's paste. Anything that helps me make other kinds of food just hurt me. This right here, like, this will be huge. I got it. Yeah, I got to take this one. Neither of these are great for me. I mean, extra comfort specialization is kind of interesting. But the problem is that, like, I'll need to get either buy or get wine somewhere, and pottery for that matter, which I could essentially buy my way to this one. Problem with this one is that, once again, like, it takes food to produce the, well, not entirely. I'm actually curious, crafting resources. So her herbs are considered a crafting resource. I guess, is that not? Because theoretically, herbs are considered crafting resource. I think grain is too. So if I get grain, which is an option on this map, I can acquire that without triggering this, and be able to produce packs of crops from that. So I think that might be the play. I mean, but I'm probably not going to do farming. So these don't help me. But just for the sake of getting more packs of crops for doing other kinds of fishing hut stuff. I mean, this one gets me this comfortable. This could help me. I mean, I'm getting tools on both, less tools here. I have access to a lot of reed, like, but this one I could do just by buying my way to it, essentially, or I might be able to produce it at some point, I guess, versus resources here and some. Yeah, let's grab that one, I think. So this one I should probably be able to do after this, or this storm, because I'm pretty much going to trigger well, I might not. It'll be, yeah, I mean I can forcefully trigger it so that then I can know that I can get it. I have to be really careful going into year 3 is the problem. What was my blueprints here? Furnace. Yeah, I mean, so getting back to my original question, do I go ahead and chop a big glade? since this one is being handled, or do I chop just a few little glades, or both? I guess. I guess let's try to keep some inertia here. So we should try to get. We should try to get only after this is done though, which I mean it's going to take them a minute to get down here and chop, so that's fine. We'll just chop this way, I guess, for now. And then we do, I think, want to get the harvester camp online. There's roots there, but I should hopefully be able to handle that at a lower rate. Oh wait, did it go over? No. What did we? Oh shoot. Okay. Well, it should go up. Okay. Let me pull you out. And then actually, let me do this. Let's just not mess around here. Let's get it done. Done. All right, there we go. All right, so you guys are done and you're pulling them, which is good. And actually, I should put the guy back. Well, after you guys pull. All right, so after you produce, we'll get. I mean, I might get enough cysts anyway. Well, not if I stop them. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so I can buy on credit here. I'm at least getting good prices on these, which is nice. I want to get. I only have so many people. Yeah, all right, so let's grab this one. We will get some free food. And some more people. Not enough. Okay. All right. All right. So we got 2 caches down here. Oh man, what's one to stone? That would go hard. We do have a big grain down here. Another storm geyser. Big fishing pond. A lot of fishing ponds. Okay, that's helpful. That's for a lot of free food. This is a lot of free fuel. I like that, to be honest. The +1 to stone, though. I'm not entirely sure. That's just gonna like really, I mean, I have to think about that. I mean, it would just let me scale stone so hard that like, I mean, I could have just one camp cutting at that point, but anyway. All right, finally this event. I'm getting rough events here. Free paste and free dye. The problem is that I'd have to permit something, I guess, to be able to manage that -8. I just don't know if I can afford to give up that much amber. And that many packs of provisions that I'm going to need to get more amber, which is consuming food for me. I mean, I will have a lot of fish, so I guess that's fine. I mean, I already am on the hook for 21 amber worth of payments. So between this and this, I would be right at 30 plus 21. It's not great. Most importantly, I did not get marrow or any or better coal. This is good. All right, so I have the coal here. I have the purging fire there. And I have a lot of food there. So, I would have to start this immediately. So the downside to this one is I won't have traders or trade routes, which would be unfortunate. And once again, the one impatient is whatever. If I go this route, I can do it whenever. And I do have packs of trade goods here. I can't do the oil though. Could do the dye. Actually, I have the berries, although that's eating into food. But I don't know that I want to eat into the coal either. I mean, the berries I can't turn into paste. I'm now limited to just stuff that will be consumed raw. If I ended up having to do that, which I don't know that I could keep up with paste production. So I have 21 people. I figure 2 breaks per season. That's 40 per season. I guess if I kept it on the edge there, That would be 4 cysts per season. That's manageable enough, I guess, except year 3. But then as I get more people, it's going to get worse off. I guess if I get people on this right away, now, in order to do this, I'll need to unfavor and release coats, I think. The advantage of this one is I do get the 0.75. Disadvantage is 0.75 doesn't quite get me anywhere. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna release coats and we're gonna unfavor. All right, so we're at 51 paste for now, and we're at 19 cysts. I definitely all right, at least let's get this one going. This is so finicky. All right, we're gonna get a bunch of people here in a second. I guess actually I'm gonna get a bunch of scales here. Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. There we go. All right, so pull y'all out. We'll pull you guys over here for now. All right, so let's get some of this. We could actually drop one Oh, that's gonna be the problem, is that this is gonna keep ticking, isn't it? Yeah, so I need to be able to deal with the extra hostility here. So after I do these cysts, I will get that online. I just need to find. All right, so let's do this. You grab me this one. That gives me both eggs and coal. That's critical here. You get me this one. That's going to get me free purging fire. That's actually critical here. You get me these. This will get me a lot of free food. So I will do oil for now. And I need to get, I have that 10 coming in. I just need to get to like, we'll get to 12. And then I need to get another blight post to be able to handle it though. So there's that. I'm kind of inclined now. I mean, I know I have the copper here, which could be nice. But as much fishing, I mean, I guess I don't really need to do these ones. I do have plenty of reed available. This one would be giving me fish at a very low rate. But in a pinch, that would work. Since I do have humans, though, the wheat is interesting in that it will allow me to get a food product in that won't count against it, that then I can turn into porridge. So I'm not getting double hit the way I am for other foodstuffs. So let's do that. I guess let's use the berries here to make a few more so we're ready. This is gonna get a little bit hairy here. All right, y'all, I can pull back over here now. All right, so I may actually need to unset some wood cutters. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so only go 2 seconds into the storm where it actually matters, so that's fine. This is gonna tick up. Oh yeah, just one more time, so we can manage that also. All right. I've been paying attention. Don't need the wood just yet, but I do want to get, I will probably want to get my my whatchamajigger Forsaken Altar online sooner rather than later, because that will let me hopefully get something that will manage some of this madness. Maybe. It's gonna pay. All right. What do we have this season? Not a whole lot. Actually, yeah. See, I could get algae, and that would have been really good if I had it, but I do not. I have so much algae that I could do it without the... do it without packs of crops just fine. I'm thinking I'll build a small warehouse down here to make it easier to transport all this stuff. So I do have this camp. Use fish to get the amber, I guess. I wouldn't mind the people. I just don't have the resources for it. I guess I will have the berries at some point here. From here. I could use another house. Okay, so you're good so long as we pull this. All right. I think the play would be to pull my woodcutters entirely. Yeah, all except for one here. Because I'm going to get one more tick of this. Okay, it's going to get a little wonky there. Okay, yeah, I need to focus on this first. I need planks there. I will destroy this, but for now, I need someone to make me a few planks. I think I will grab this. Packs of trade goods here does appeal to me. I could do yeah, I have time. Let's do the dye to get to 4 of these, and then that will allow me to get 12 amber right here. I actually could push this a little more. Let's bump that to 40 and throw. No, wrong one. Throw another one you in there. Yeah. Which I should have. Okay, I need to swap my bat in. What was that noise? Oh, this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, so we're okay. I think we'll be fine. Alright, so I think I had... Oh, wait, no, I need you to deliver that. Or you're delivering that. Okay, cool. Actually, so I got enough to do 18 here, which is great. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Alright, and you guys are done, which is also great. You guys will be done momentarily. I need you guys to work very quickly. I'm going to add another person down here. Okay, so you're pulling. I'm going to add another person down here. And then we need to... Wait, wrong one. No, where did I put him? Yeah, I don't want you here. I want you here so that it goes faster, and then we can pull the purging fire. Oh, Okay, that's fine. I will pull you guys out so you can help do stuff. And then we'll pull you out so you can help do stuff. Oh dear. All right, so food's gonna come offline. That's the problem though, isn't it? Is hunger? Yeah. Okay. Let's enable fish. Yeah. Okay. So my fuel situation is not fantastic. Let's crack this little glade. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and I'm out of... Oh, okay. This is going to be really rough. This is going to get really hairy here. Do I want to do this one as well? Not nearly as good. Maybe hold out and see if I get more from something else. Why was that so expensive? I guess did it tick on while that effect was in play, maybe? That's interesting. So I guess if this cycle's over... Alright, we'll see. Alright, we have trader, could buy coats. I don't know what helps me here. I mean, coats would help me. Because I need to think about this. So I can get down to... level 1. The hunger's not great. Yeah, balancing that food is so tough. Should have had the fish enabled, I guess. This would do that. We could get a hearth online. I do want to get the Forsaken Altar. Oh, I am getting... Oh, that's right. I'm getting I'm getting -8 from that. So, okay. Once that's off, I will be okay. I think. Well, I'm getting +5 there. I think I'll still be okay. Well, it'll be... I mean, having paste would be better than not having paste, but... I just can't produce it right now without triggering even more cysts. which I need to burn. I just need to burn off the cysts that I have. Let's get the Forsaken Altar, which let me just put it, I'll plop it over here somewhere. I guess right there is fine. Not really. I'll plop it. No, I don't want to do it there because I think I'm going to put a hearth over there. I guess I could just have them build it during the storm. I'll have enough people. What do I need for a hearth? Some more planks. So I'll need even more bricks. Okay. It's fine. So if I chop this, it won't affect anything because I can still get down. All right, so we do get bugs. I don't know that helps us. Not the best cash here. Still hurting. I might just have to get a mine online just to get this. That might be what I have to do. You're pulling the eggs. You already pulled the coal. The advantage is I'll have the double proc of it, so there's that. Oh shoot, I need you immediately. I mean, I have some, so as long as they pull it in time. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, I got a ton of read already. Okay. All right, so let me pull you guys out. Let's get everything situated. We'll pop y'all out. Do I want to get anything from him here that would... I may want to save those tablets because I might get trade routes for them. Incidentally, let's look at the trade routes real quick. Right, so I do have... That's not... I had 6 for... Yeah, it's not the greatest. I can make scrolls also. Alright, so we should have everyone... Nope. Alright, you guys are fine. Yeah, so that's low, but you guys are done. Alright, so we're good. You guys got a lot of stuff to pull there, though. Yeah, I might just have to and build it right here. Wood and bricks. See, we'll go 20 there. Gonna not do that right now. You deliver that in a second. All right, and then we'll move once you get that online. Well, we'll let you do it in order because we want. I want to get that online ASAP. Okay, I don't need the coats because I'm actually good right now. So we'll leave it at that. All right. All right, so they're handling this pretty well. There we go. All right. Good job, team. Nope, don't do that yet. Because we need to grab this one. I think we can safely do it. Gives us even more people, and now I'm gonna have you guys make me get me up to, we'll go 16 for now, using the oil and the coal. And then now that we have that cleared, let's grab, oh, and we got our humans finally. We'll grab 2 of you in there. Go ahead and make me some more paste. Finally. Leisure and treatment. I mean, Harpies are my biggest. Coats are across the board. I'd love a coat recipe. I would love a coat recipe. Herb garden, I guess. Okay. Okay, so there's soil right here, but like I said, I can't really produce a lot of food, so it's kind of and the question is, do I want to be eating these biscuits? And I think the answer is no. Although, coming out of the storm, we could try to produce a lot of resolve, particularly with paste online. Because with it multiplying, it becomes that much stronger. That'll be +6. That got me to 9. The 8 comes off, so that gets me to 17. So yeah, like just my harpies will be good with paste as is. My bats will be good as is, more or less. I guess they do have that 1 tick of biscuits, so but yeah, that ancient artifact really helped. I forgot that kicked in there. think the problem is my humans will only get to 26 even with the biscuits already engaged, so yeah, so T, I could go in a T direction. I could go in a T direction here. Leisure would also be an option, but I only have one human so far, so market carts isn't super interesting to me. I might re-roll this. I have, I think, the amber to do so. Did you tick over already? Yes, you did. Okay. So I will buy you on credit. Got food coming in there. Yours should be done there. I'll have you go ahead and get me the grain there. I just want to go ahead and do this one. That's another 10. I guess let's do it. Ooh, I got a lot of barrels now, actually, for free. Okay, so I could do barrels for these. I'll go ahead and do another 4 with those for barrels. So I think I do want to get my mine over here, just because that will at least give me something. Anything to get me a little bit of fuel. All right. What can you give me? Won't pay with blood. None of these are super great. I suppose I could try to game this one. Cut something during the storm, get free tools. I could actually use those tools then to open some caches that I otherwise maybe weren't interested in opening. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, so this one, I need the wine and the pottery. Actually, I didn't check that last trader. I should have. Like this one, I'm not really super interested in opening, so I could cut open a Glade. Question is, could I get this done in the storm here now? I tick it over, I'll be a little short. But if I do it quickly, then I can unset them and I'll be fine. So let's do that. Well, that actually helped because I was below the level that mattered. Let's wait for new people right now. Oh, shoot. They went faster than I expected. All right. I may not be able to make this then. Oh, and of course you're taking a break now. Yeah, they're not gonna make it, so forget that. All right. Value-added tax. Packs of trading goods over 25% more. Gain 1 ancient tablet for every 2 completed Glade events. Both of these are fine. I have been actually able to sell quite a few packs of trade goods here. Actually, there's another set here. So that could be good for me. Yeah, let's grab that. So now, oh, it didn't increase it? That's weird. Why not? Is it because it already popped? Well, either way, this is still a really good. Need to make more packs of provisions, but how many cysts do I have right now? I have 6. Need to be careful. Do I want to save that for the storm? I do want to cut through here, maybe with the other one. Yeah. I want to cut through this quickly. I'm not, my Glade openings are all out of whack here. My Harpies didn't kick in quite as far as I had hoped they would. I really want them to be pushing. Ideally, I'd want both of them to be pushing at the same time. Let's throw a couple of you in there. And I'll crank this up so that will get them high enough to where I favor the Harpies. They will both still push. Yeah, let's do that. We want to really leverage this drizzle period. Better pace is okay. 5 pottery per minute could be good. And I have the 3 already. I guess technically, since I have such a long lead for this, I could save the 3 ancient tablets. I can wait for the storm and chop 4 glades in the storm. Complete this one at that point, and then I'll get, I mean, I'll be at 100 tools at that point. So I would probably want to set up to be able to chop, you know, several of these small glades pretty quickly. Yeah, I only have 30 coal charges down here. Yeah, I need to reveal some more stuff and try to get fuel. You're still pulling that. Okay, you're almost done. All right, so if I need to, I can get this wood. All right, so I am at 21 fuel already with what I have. So actually I am fine. Well, famous last words, but not fine, but I have enough to get by here. Okay. So let's chop in here real quick. I have 6 people doing nothing. What do I want y'all to do? Because I don't want to put more cutters up. I need to be able to push some resolve here. I think I need someone in here making me more packs of provisions. Actually, I could do some packs of crops. So let's enable packs of crops again and get those online. How many do I need? I just need, I guess if I do go ahead and get 9. All right. I can get one in there, and I guess I could go ahead and do this. This will give me some passive fish. Not that I necessarily need it, but I might be able to sell the algae or use it for something. So there's that. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's take this one. We'll set up for 4 glade cuts during the storm. We'll get a ton of tools. We'll get this one taken care of. I just have to remember not to do anything about my do anything about those tablets. This one doesn't really interest me. I mean, ale is the only thing that really matters. This one's nice. It's going to give me free food and a bunch more crystallized dew. The +1 to berries probably doesn't come into play. If I open a lot of caches, I could do this one. But I think, well, I guess I am a little part. Not really. Can always drop a woodcutter camp at this point, I think. Yeah, this one's just a straight resource check, which I have the ability to make planks well, ironically enough. Not ironically enough, but even though wood is scarce, I can make the planks, produce the thing, and then recoup the planks. So this is just a net win here. I guess I should take these people. I might be able to get me to level, no, very tiny amounts of people. Yeah, we'll just do that one. We will work towards getting this hearth online. I'll probably move this over here. Yeah. All right. So let's see how much we can push here. And That's pretty good for having such a low amount of people. Okay, so we're currently at 11 cysts, so we're gonna be at 21, not doing anything else. What ticked me over? Is it getting, I guess just I was on the edge of getting those fish. Yeah, I was. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. Why did you guys take them all the way up there? All right. Yet another storm geyser. Big meat, or well, bugs rather. More clay. Just generally unhelpful stuff, and yet no more fuel. Is the one thing I really needed this game, and I've opened 3 big glades and gotten 1 coal vein. Fortunately, I've gotten some free stuff here that has helped. Little problematic. All right. I could take this. I could get a bunch of stone and do this one, which would just give me. I flat out don't have the resources to do this one. I could get the grain to do it. Now this could give me a, well, I mean, the reality is without me really pushing a lot of stuff, I don't need a drizzle geyser. Like, yeah, I'm like really walking that fine line. So let's take the free point and the free amber here. I still need this stuff, so I need to get probably do the grain, or I could make the packs of provisions. I think 24 grain straight up. What? Is probably best because it's going to eat, like, that's a lot of packs of provisions. Well, but I do have the herbs. Oh yeah, let me throw another human on here, and then let me not use the grain up here. Throw one of you in there. I'll not use the grain in there for now. All right, so we got fortunately this one doesn't hurt me from a resolve standpoint or anything, so as long as I have the resources, they will get zombified. But let me set up for the cuts up here. I'll be able to cut this one, and maybe set up to cut this one. And then I guess if I do it right, I could do that one. Or I could set up to cut this big one here. I think I'm going to re-roll this. Well, access to treatment could be really powerful for me. Like, not access to it. I can always set the tables, but getting the maximum benefit out of it. Because if I do get a if I do get a tea recipe, then that could allow me to push a lot of resolve very quickly. Next, Drizzle. I guess, sure. I mean, it would give me access to porridge, but do I want to make food for them? My humans aren't going to push much resolve for me. Could make skewers, good skewers here, which I do have bugs. I do have, it's this side that, but I have resources I could use for it. So like I could make skewers to do a push. Could make good skewers. I could make biscuits, good biscuits, and it would give me access to porridge. I can't like go crazy with it now, but like at the right time. What am I looking for here? I think I want, I mean, ideally a coat building. So the things that win it for me, well, maybe quote unquote win it, but like really push me forward in a meaningful way. A coat building would cover all my people and it doesn't affect me the way food does. That would be really powerful for me. And then an education service building, because I can already make scrolls. So any education service building would really allow me to push with my two biggest species. But let's grab this for now since we have it and we can leverage it at the right time. All right. Okay. So I have 33 due. I'm currently at 51, so I'm fine. Got 10 more coming with 18 more here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah, let's go to, well, actually I guess the berries aren't doing much for me. It's fine. I can make porridge out of these herbs. I can also make porridge out of this grain. So there's that. I can also use these berries to get more people here. Do I want more people? More people equals more food consumed, which also equals more cysts produced. So, I'm at the point where I do need to be very careful. I'm already at 16. I'm gonna get at 26. I might need to make another. I think I will make another blight post. Okay, that's one tick. I think I'll be able to get one more here, hopefully. Yeah, that's fine. I've only gotten a handful of fish so far. Actually, I can move one of y'all down here. I can construct another one. Well, you know what I should be doing? Let's just make harpy houses. Oh, wait, no. Let's leave you in there then. I've got enough brick. Harpy houses would probably be huge for me here. Would actually allow me to recoup quite a bit of I'll get this one to 12 if I get some packs of building materials. So yeah, you guys, yeah, just make me that. Just make me 30 of those. Yeah. And I guess, yeah, let's pipe it. It's fine. I'm going to make another blight post. And I'm going to need to make more thingamaboopies, so 28. Oh god, this is so terrifying. So 12, 6. All right, so I barely have enough to do that. No, come on, harpy houses, bring us up. Well, I mean, we'll get there either way, but jeez, I don't know that I've ever been this high. Certainly not year 3. I only need to, oh, okay, yeah. I only need to do 3 more in the storm. So, that's fine. New trade routes. I do have stone ones, which ironically enough, my stone is pretty suffering. My lack of ability to be able to really throw a lot of people into my camp for it. I guess I also have been making a lot of bricks inefficiently. So there's that. Oh, I need to be super careful here. Alternatively, I just bite the bullet and say, I'm not going to be able to handle this. And take the hit by losing 3 people during the storm. I don't like that, but because here's my problem. The other thing, maybe what I need to do, I am close to being able to continue to push though. Yeah, because I'm about to run out of raw. This is a very tenuous situation, actually. I mean, I'm getting more here, so I'll get maybe another 50 fish there. I don't. Oh. I think, do I pull the fishers and stop producing and maybe even cancel? No. Well, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's my biggest issue right now. If I stop eating my paste, they're going to turn around and just eat my fish. Well, my food situation is not great over here at all. The only reason it's anywhere close to being okay is that I'm able to convert these fish at a rate of 8 to 10, which actually is still not that great, I guess. But I get double procs and things out of these, so that helps stretch it even further. If I were to stop consumption now, I'd have 2 break cycles with 26 people. They would eat the majority of this fish through the storm, or through the clearance. Now, if I let them continue eating the paste, then I have to keep making the paste to get those gains, at which point I keep getting the cysts. And the interesting thing is it raw food or complex food, it has the same effect. So eating raw food and then having to get more raw food to replace it has the same detriment with no upside, versus like, at least by producing the complex food, I get the resolve boosting effect out of it. Do I have enough yet? Almost. Can I have you deliver it? All right. I just need 2 people to come over here. Oh, yeah. What I should be also doing, I can do these. I'll be able to do both of these, which should get me my last perk there. What I need to be doing is... All right, so I don't need y'all. In there. I guess, yeah, let's just go ahead and do, well, I could do this. Well, no, in the storm would be bad. That is, yeah, I guess it's worth it, probably. Yeah, let's just go and do it. I'll have some people start going zombified on me, but yeah, I took that last hit, so you're gonna run out soon. Do I burn resources to anyway? Garden. All right. 4 gardens, 8, 16, 24, 32. I need someone to make me a few more planks here for now. Which should probably do pipes. Go ahead and give me this 6. Alright, so that got me that one last tick, which is good. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be able to push... Well, let me unfavor you, actually, and then I can push with some more bats. That's fine. Oh, because it dropped me down, and then it's going to go back up to cut back up. Okay. Guess I can do 18 here. That's definitely good. I do 27 actually. Let's do that. And then in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is no, I don't have enough people to do that. That's fine. You can pop out 2. You're gonna give me 40 more fish there. Oh, see, right here. Occasionally you get planks here, and this is like wildly, well, I guess you'd have to do the math on it. But this would be equivalent, even with the lumber mill, of 135 wood for 28. So that's at least competitive with this. Yeah, okay, so we're at 19. I have plenty of amber right now. I'm going to be getting this. Yeah, okay, so our trading game is pretty good. All right, so you guys are working on that. Oh. Different firekeeper. That's okay. That's fine. Flarful, whatever your name is. Yeah. Farloaf. You, my friend. I could just take straight purging fire for 52 per. It takes me 3 coal to make 2. So I can buy 3 coal for $1.50. So at $1.50, that gives me 2. So they're 75 cents a pop. Or okay, yeah, it's just significantly cheaper to buy them like this. Okay. Okay, so I can do 1 ancient tablet and a little bit of amber. Take a free plank. I could do another ancient tablet so long as I still have 3. Just to verify that. Yeah, so I need 3. So I do 2 ancient tablets. I do all the purging fire and as many planks as I can. I guess oil here is significantly better. In a way. All right, we'll take the 9 planks and 10 purging fire. That actually helps me a ton here. So that gets me enough fuel. It just boils down to, can I burn it fast enough? I do need, so I will want 2 or 2 of those down there and 1 of these down here. So this is 8 or 12. So you're going to lose. You already have lost. Should rearrange these in a second. So then, yeah, let me pop you up here then. I have 4 minutes to my next group, because if I get this one up to level 2, it's another minus 40 to my hostility. It's another 9 right there. I don't think I'm short bricks or anything, right? Enough. Could also just buy some, maybe. No, you don't have bricks. You only have planks. Let's just take all of those. All right, yeah, all the planks, a little bit more oil, that's fine. Oh dear, we're right on the line there for even more. I think I do stop them and at least wait until we've finished burning them to get more cysts. Could buy a few pipes also. I don't know if it's worth it. Did I look at this one? Okay. Nothing huge there. I could just use my tools to open it. It does have a little bit of food, but that's fine. All right. We want to get more wood here. Minute 39. Minute 24. Yeah, I could do it right after the storm hits, so I have longer. Whoa, wait, how? Wait, what? Oh, this probably? Fudge. Yeah, see, it's hard to keep track of all the places you're generating food. Oh my goodness. Well, on the plus side, I have enough fuel. The downside is, can I burn stuff fast enough? Like, this would be why getting this online minimally is important. Alright, so we got more people charmed, builders, those fine. Actually, that's the biggest problem though, is that if people are getting charmed, I'm gonna need to pull everyone I can. That's not charmed. The other sticking point is I need to be cutting these glades, but I guess I do have wiggle room here. Okay, so we have the aesthetics one done. All right. Y'all are almost done there. There's probably going to be an all hands on deck situation. Alright, so we're going to disable purging fire on those. We'll leave it enabled on this one. But hopefully we won't need it. You're one short. You're short. Let me pop you up here then. I guess if that's how that's going to be, I can make more paste here right now. All right, how far along are we on this one? Oh, we still got a ways to go. One of you. All right, I need to pull you out. No. Okay, there we go. Trade it real quick. I could do that one. That would maybe be the only one I would, but I could, I mean, I have the grain if I end up wanting to go forage. All right. So we're currently at level 2. We get 1 buff here, so let's check this out. Just a straight global production speed increase, faster trade routes, or all fuel recipes are faster and produce more goods. Does that include whole? But then 33% of one is not more. Although this might work for urging fire, because I'm already at 2. So 33% of 2 would get me to 2.66, which would round up to 3. That could actually be good. Let's do that one and see. I mean, this one would be the other default choice, I guess, maybe. I mean, this one's not bad, but I'm not, like, production speed I don't think is a problem for me right now. Let's grab this one and see. Just so that we learn. Yeah, okay, cool. So that gets me 3 pop. That's actually really good. I mean, it's still going to be a struggle because I have yet to get a darn good source of fuel, but we're squeaking by. All right. So I got another one here too. Press, okay. Or academy. Ooh, academy is good. That gives me education. Education would be huge. Yes, we'll go academy. I can build it. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we need to cut through there. We need to cut through there. It'll give us a lot of tools. Where do I want to put my academy? I think for now, I can move these down here because I can rearrange them later. And I can drop my academy up here. And then I could throw some people in here to make me some scrolls. Once I get through this, maybe. Well, no, I want to do it now. What do I have? Pulled someone out of the rain collector. Guess I don't need this harvester. Let me do 50 scrolls. Yeah, that's fine. All right, do I want to do that one or not? I have the grain, but I don't have like infinite of it. I don't know if I'll even need to make porridge though. I only have 2 humans, so like it's kind of... Yeah, let's just do that one. That's a lot of amber. I'll be recouping a lot of planks by destroying buildings that my harpies have moved into. All right. Let's handle one thing at a time. Oh, everyone's moving this more slowly too, but I can't do anything about it. That will make it a lot harder for me to manage this. All right, so we're gonna drop one of you. Got another cashier. That's another one I could send. All right, I'll let you guys go down and get that one next. Yeah, it's just too much. I can't. It's just an obscene amount. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're gonna lose people. Can't avoid it. And the problem is that if I lose 3, that's gonna take me down to 23. Yeah, I think maybe I have to pull these if I don't have the resources to do it now, though. Maybe I could do... Yeah, so I can do that. So let's not do these anymore. So maybe I do pull these people with these berries. Let's do that. Nope, I can't. All right, yeah. I mean, it's worth a point in Amber, so it's worth it, but like this does get annoying here. All right, well, we're gonna lose 3 people here. All right, so we lost 1 blight fighter. Where was it? Here. I need someone else. I'm not even sure I can keep up. Like, yep. Flip. Oh man. More blight fighters, but I think I'm okay now. Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. That still doesn't do it for me though. But we'll do it anyway. That gets me, man, that's rough. Oh, I should be doing one more here. The problem is I cannot handle another season like that. Now, obviously the plus 10 from year 3 was a factor. Oh, shoot. Well. pull everyone. Oh, shoot. Oh, they're pulling him. Oh, well, it's fine. We'll do it outside of the storm. Oh, they didn't even get that one. God. Okay. Wow, that's terrible. I guess because I had so many die on me. All right. This is now I get blight rep. I mean, I'll take it. I get it when they appear, right? So that'll give me eggs. That'll give me a ton of free eggs, so I could keep paste under control with that, I guess. How much longer on you? Okay, 5 seconds. Thank you. All right, there we go. And am I out of fuel? There we go. Yeah, so I got, oh, it was out of fuel because you were charmed. Okay. Oh, and I was gonna do that before. All right, well, it's okay. Did not go the way I wanted it to. Use stormwater, yes. We'll do that one. All right, we'll do a few things here. Let's finish you up. We'll go ahead and pop that and that. You're gonna give me those. You're gonna get me 20 amber there. Gonna be one person shy still, which is unfortunate. I haven't found any more. I mean, I might find them in here. I did actually, which is good, but I need the resources. All right, let me get you guys over here next. So I need just veg, mushrooms, berries, or I guess let's cancel the packs of crops using those. A little bit of, I could do 26 there. All right, I need to take a quick stock here. I will have enough tools to open this after I turn this one in here. We'll grab that one. We do have scrolls coming in. So that's perfect. So what we want is to do, we need people to do that one because we can, whatever we can do to push resolve this season, it's going to be super critical. Actually, I only need one person in here because I don't get any effect from that, so that's fine. All right, so you have too many people up here. Let me move y'all down here. I'm gonna move y'all up here. Because Because I have, well, I only have 11 harpies now. Okay. So we have 6, 12, 14, 16. Oh yeah, there's one here too. All right, we're gonna move one of you out back here. All right. All right. So that gives me 14 there. That gives me, once you get fuel, I was gonna rebuild this, wasn't I? Ooh, a little trader clearance geyser, another fishing pond. All right. What do you have for me? I mean, you have some coal. All right, so let's undo, or wait, no, well, it doesn't really matter that much, but yes, let's do biscuits for y'all. And heck, let's do that for y'all. What do I have here? Kiln or monastery? I mean, jerky, but I mean, I do have access to bugs. Vision leisure. I really would like a coat. Let's reroll this once. Trapper camp. I mean, I could do these, but once again, like, I can't produce that much food. I just can't handle producing that much food. So I got that one. That gives me a bunch of tools and better paste. What, I mean, I guess that gives me what? Skewers? I can use fish for that side of skewers anyway, and I don't have that stuff anymore. So like, it's kind of rough. Do porridge here. I'm gonna reroll once more. There we go. There's a coat. Not a great one, but I'll take it. Also in tea. So tea is actually really good for me too. Ranch. Bricks plus copper bars. Flour. And biscuits could be helpful for me. But only when I'm ready and willing to just try to burn it. Like, all right. I really want scrolls to come online. Alright. So bats are pushing for me at least. Would have been better if I was ready for this. This is not great. Yeah, let me favor Harpies. Bats will catch up, I hope. Okay. Alright, so you guys are stuck. So I can buy food. 30 amber for 40 from there. I am about to pull a bunch of fish right here. A bunch, quote unquote, but probably enough to get me by. Okay, so I'm pushing. Would have been better if I was pushing much longer. Use stormwater. All right, so what I want to do here then is get you online. So as soon as I get one more. All right, so you, let me do this. Make me 2 of these. You guys get to work in there. Just a marrow or something, like would have been what am I short on over here? Pipes. All right, so we're pushing that good now. Yeah, you guys, I mean, I guess. Oh, yeah, I can recoup. I turned it in, right? Yeah. All right, I can recoup planks here. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So now, I mean, I hate to do it because I'd rather upgrade one that would actually be good for me, but do I want it faster or maybe I just want more? 55 coal versus 40. Yeah, maybe I do that. I was getting it fast enough, I feel like. But I am getting it from the trees also. Slowly, I guess. Yeah. Problem is I'm not sure. I mean, it's booking it, but Guess I could just buy some straight eggs here. No, I don't need that much, but yeah, I mean, I could buy fish too, but guess I can do bricks again here. All right, if I get this online, I could try to burn a lot of stormwater. And then what I should be doing is grabbing one of you and sending this. So that's 24. That's an extra 9. All right, and then building wise, if I get the druid hut online, being able to do boats will be really good here, and also tea. So I go tea, I can also get my market online. Another recipe. Carpenter, tavern, some of these blueprints have not been super helpful for me. I guess I'm fine on amber right now. I guess let's get the market. If I get one more person. Oh wait, did I get? Oh no. It wasn't for an order. It was so that I can get the hostility reduction. That's right. Okay, I mean, I guess that makes it less like annoying, but still. Do I go ahead and get? I guess. I mean, I think I win in year 5 no matter what. I don't think I do have. Oh, maybe that's what I want to do. I can get people from this. I would just buy 12 of whatever's. All right, so that will get me what I need to get that upgraded. That's fine, so I can use you to upgrade this and this. You'll make me another one. Guess I don't need 2 of you in there right now. Yeah. The question is, how far can I push it before it ticks too high for them to continue to contribute? And how many blight rot cysts does it give me? 16. I gotta be super careful now. I can manage that, I think. I want to make sure that I have someone making I think after y'all deliver these fish, I pull you. Yeah. So let me pull you, and I want you to come in here and make me more purging fire. Get me up to 22, I guess, hopefully. Okay, that's good. Upgrade. So you're upgraded now, and you're not. As soon as you complete, I need to move. Okay. Yeah, I didn't decide on this one. I mean, does it really matter? I need y'all making me fabric. No, we're good here. You stop. I don't have enough of anything. I pull you. It's one of those things to catch 22, because if I stop reducing paste, how much food do I have? I mean, I have. Actually, I'm getting free eggs. I guess I could, well, I'm only getting free eggs by reducing the cysts. So, but I have enough eggs to get by here, I guess. If I open one more glade during the storm here, which maybe I can prep for down here, then I'll be able to send one more cache, because this will give me 1.5. Another one will get me to 2 if I'm pushing a bit more. And then I guess with the stormwater guys are online here, if I could just push really crazy during the storm on stormwater. And then I guess I have a little bit of pottery, and if I could buy, I guess I didn't look. Who else? Yeah, let me call you immediately. All right, let me get 35 pottery. I just needed, how much do I have? I need 8 pottery here. Okay. All right, so that gets me one aspect of this. I wasn't paying attention. That was a mistake on my part. Pickle goods, grain, egg. Could just buy this all out. Pickle goods didn't do me any good. Packs of crops I don't need. Yeah, if I could get the... Well, it may not matter, but it may matter a little bit. Can I... Okay, so I can keep pushing without favoring them. It's going to be close. Actually, no, I'm going to be... Okay. Oh, well, that counted on me being able to push that one. Oh, I am getting pottery per... All right, so let me pull... Oh, wait. All right, so let me call you here. Who... You... All right, then I just need to do this one, which involves me chopping this during the storm and then immediately turning around and doing it. All right, so you guys have produced enough fuel for me. Perfect. So we're gonna connect these pipes and crank you. So all of you are cranked. Do I have any other... Nope. Okay. Right, did you get... Yes, so you got 17 and you got... Oh, okay, so I need to move one of you up here. So now you're upgraded and you're upgraded. So I should be getting, yes, minus 80. Perfect. Okay. All right. You do have wine for me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. I just need 40. Anything else? I could get +1 there, or I could just straight up buy coats and boots. I don't know that it matters because I think I win here. Actually, since well, there's 2 ways I can win, so I think I'm fine. But having access to coats would help me in the storm, so I don't mind that. I don't have any more amber coming in though, but well. Yeah, I'll have 1 cut. Yeah, sure. Let's get that one just to have a little bit of amber coming in. And then let's do all of that for all the coats to get my coats started. And then I will have y'all in here. I need fabric though. You're making me fabric. So y'all can make me coats very quickly here. And then if I chop this during the storm and then do this one, I win, or I give this one, I win. Actually, this will help too. Let me get that. Oh, actually, that's all I need. I don't even need to chop it. I can just do that. Now I need to make sure I don't die this season, so I need people to... Yeah, okay, so I don't even need to chop that. All right, so let me pull y'all and plop people in to be able to do the cysts so I don't die. All right, so you do that one real quick. You are about done. You are about done. Oh, I'd get an amber from those two. Okay, yeah, I think we could. And we finally got this one. Rebellious Spirit. Well, there's a freebie right there. I'm going to be able to push. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I win multiple different ways here. Because I'm pushing still, but then you're going to finish. There you go. Yeah. Well, that one was, I mean, it's a year 4 win, so I'll take it. That was interesting for sure. It's weird because I never felt fully stabilized, right? And part of the problem was just that my fuel situation was never really good. I did not like what I got one measly coal vein. And the sheer amount of cysts that I generated, even cutting way back on my food, like I think, yeah, I mean, that was purely off of fish and a few little, like side byproduct stuff. And paste was really the only food I produced the whole game. It's interesting. Definitely the positive modifier helped greatly there. Like there's a couple of things that would have made this worse. Not having that positive modifier would have probably forced me into a year 5 win for sure, because I wouldn't have been able to push the resolve as efficiently. And then the fact that even though I had absolutely terrible like fuel accessibility, I did get that +2 and then +3 on the fuel, so that that converted what fuel I did have converted way more efficiently into the purging fire. And I did get some free fuel in various events and whatnot, and so that sort of helped make up for the lack, because I was really hoping I would get like a couple big whatchamajigger, the veins or whatever, or not the coal veins. I mean, a couple big coal veins or a couple big why am I blanking on the name of them? But I didn't get any of that. But my fuel never felt good. There's probably going to be some interesting here. Like we did end up, we couldn't keep up with the blight rot that one year, so we had 6 people die. I guess 120 food saved really meant that the bats were beneficial for me here. 86 cysts spawned. Our trading game was pretty good. 1 pawn depleted. We didn't even deplete our second pawn since we stopped it short. 192 fish is all we managed to get there. Like, yeah, if we look at food here, so we had 192 fish. 400 paste. These are produced, yeah. So 400 pace for the whole game. Some herbs. Yeah, the algae and herbs that I never actually even pulled. And some grain. And 24 roots. I think that's it, right? So it's literally only the fish producing the paste and this little bit of roots. And I still had all of that blight rot. Like, that is what it was. So, like, just, this is definitely a you have to be very particular on this one. Used a bunch of eggs. $310 paste, and then we had just some skewers, biscuits, and porridge that we got out of the caches there. Getting coats earlier might have made things a lot easier for me too. But yeah, it was good in the end. All right, so we get our 20 pipes. Makes it very nice towards the end here. Oh, and we revealed another event. I can't do it. This is a nice one I've done before. This gives you points and insects, which it's a no order, and it's was a bandit camp is no orders, and there's another one that's no orders and no trade routes at all. Oh no, sorry. Bandit camp is no trading. Then there's one that's no orders. Yeah, fisherman ritual site. And then I'm pretty sure there's one, I think there's one that is no trading or orders, although that, or maybe this is the one I'm thinking of. It's no orders and slow trading, I guess, maybe. But those 40 insects are very nice. It's a lot of food to always have, because I mean, I got just 20 extra vegetables here. Unfortunately, we cannot do it. I mean, we got 19, 1, 2, 3, but then I'm screwed over here. If I did that one, it would reveal out to here. So I could do 1, reveal out to here, and could do 2. If I took the extension, I would normally be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, extension, 1, 2. Or 2, actually, yeah, 1, no. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like I don't have enough time at all. Yeah, unfortunately, but we gotta skip it and go. I think I have to do this Coastal Grove next, just as a regular one. Then we can go and do, so that would be 1. Can do this one here. That'll be 2. Take an extension. Get me to here. Do this one, that'll be 3. 1, 2. 2, do this one right here, and then that will put me in range to grab that. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have plenty of time. So yep, so the next one will just be a regular standard Coastal Grove, and then we'll hit the rest. GG's.